Shit, I didn't tell you guys about Ambien Taffy's adventure. I have to tell you about Ambien Taffy's adventure because it explains why I didn't have more Memphis food after that. Because I lived off of a Domino's pizza for 4 meals, and it was not intentional. I was not the one behind the wheel of the car at the point in time that all the Domino's was ordered. All right, chat. So here we go. So on the second night that I was there, I watched Amber play Edith Finch and stayed in my room after we had dinner. Switched into PJs because I was just like, yo, I'm not gonna go out drinking tonight. Like I really wanted to go drinking and hang out with people and make new friends, but I had zero wingman potential. I didn't have like Dead Pine, I didn't have Brizzy, I didn't have Ryan McKay from Made Monster. I didn't have anybody to have my back. Like, it feels weird if I go out and I'm just like, hey, can I glom onto your group? I would like to make friends with you. Can I just linger near you until you incorporate me into your pre-existing friendship? It's like, screw it. My wife's streaming. I'm going to go watch my wife's stream. So I get back to the hotel. I watch Amber stream. Nate had mentioned room service, and I was like, oh, dude, room service sounds good. Because I'm starting to get hungry again. Because I ate pretty light at dinner. I wasn't all that hungry, but I ate as much catfish as I could. But towards the end of Amber's stream, I was like, man, I'm kind of hungry. I shouldn't eat. I'm going to take my Ambien. I'm going to fall asleep. It's going to be just fine. So I take my Ambien, sitting in my room, in my PJs. I've made some new friends at that point, but I was still kind of like feeling my way out through this new crowd of people. And I was like, well, you know what? I've taken my Ambien. I'm in my PJs, but I am really thirsty. And like, I don't feel guilty about being thirsty on Ambien. I shouldn't eat on Ambien, but I don't feel guilty about being thirsty on Ambien. So I was like, you know what? I saw that there was a vending machine out there with a debit card attachment for it, or for a credit card attachment. So I was like, I'm gonna go out and get like a Pepsi or something, and then I'll come back in here. So the first room that I tried, or the first vending machine area that I tried, told me that the vending machine's debit card reader was broken. Well, shit. So I try like 6 floors, man. 6 floors trying to find a vending machine that had a working card reader. And I finally get my Coke or Pepsi or whatever the hell it was. I go back to my room and I've locked myself out. I had my wallet because I had my debit card, but I didn't have a key inside my wallet, like a card key for the room inside my wallet. I'd taken all of them out one at a time and had forgotten to put any of them back. So I'm standing there with my stupid ass hobbit feet sticking out, wearing like a sleeveless shirt and sweatpants. And I was like, shit, I got to go down to the lobby. There are all these hip, cool, young streamers that are coming in from bars on Beale Street. They're going to see me standing here like a dope, looking like a fucking homeless person, but there's no way around it. I'm getting tipsy off the Ambien. Like, I'm feeling real loopy right now. So I just got to go deal with this. I got to go deal with this so I can go to bed. So I go downstairs. Sure enough, there's a whole bunch of streamers that are downstairs coming in from Beale Street. I recognize some of them. One of them, this really nice dude named Sham, is like, hey, he's like, hey, Taffy, how's it going? Why are you not wearing shoes? And I was like, well, I'm just gonna say I'm drunk. Like, he's like, what do you mean you're just gonna say you're drunk? And I was like, I'm on some sleeping medication that makes me feel drunk. I accidentally locked myself out of my room. I'm not really driving the car right now. It's the dude that's on the sleep medication. So I just want to get my hotel room key and leave. He's like, oh, okay. So I walked up there. I got my hotel room key and was about to head back up to the room, and I smelled food, and Ambien Taffy just took over. I was like, yo, don't do food. Don't get food. Don't do anything you're going to regret. Just get your happy ass back up to the room and go to sleep. But Ambien Taffy leans in to the hotel manager and says, hey, what's that smell? The hotel manager says, oh, that's Domino's Pizza. They deliver here till like 3 a.m. I was like, so I can get a pizza right now? He's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. So I was like, okay, cool. So Ambien Taffy orders Domino's on my phone and just stands in the lobby and waits for the food to be delivered. So I stand down there, wait, get my buffalo chicken pizza with additional banana peppers and bacon added to it. Yeah, sure. Let's just do this. I waited for like 20 minutes down there, my little hobbit feet sticking out, standing in a sleeveless shirt and sweatpants. And my pizza comes and I get it and I go back upstairs. On my way up, though, I get up to the floor that I was on. I get up to the 9th floor, open the door, and there's 2 dudes laying face down on the floor. two dudes laying face down on the floor, and I'll go to walk past them with my pizza in hand. I barely remember any of this. And one of them looks up and they said, "Do you have any floss?" And I was like, I'm high as a kite right now on prescription sleep medication, but it sounded to me like you said, "Do I have any floss?" It's like, yeah, do you have any dental floss? And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I got dental floss. They both spring to life, and they're like, "Can we have some?" And I was like, is this some sort of weird ass practical joke, like, you know, Chinese social media meme where they're gonna take the floss and like feed it to me or hang me with it or something like that? I was like, yeah, sure, I got floss for you. I go and open the door and I start getting floss and I'm handing it out. And as I'm standing there, I was like, "Hey, are you Triple Wreck?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm Triple Wreck. And this is Typhoon Trav." And I was like, "Oh, fuck. I watch your channels. Yeah, man. Here's some dental floss." So Ambien Taffy with pizza in hand ended up giving dental floss to Typhoon Trav and Triple Wreck, sent them on their way, and then I woke up the next morning in bed next to a buffalo chicken pizza and had to recount the tale. Like, I had to remember which parts were real and which part I was like, did Ambien Taffy make up the part about the floss? And then I went to social media and I was like, nope, that shit happened. I straight up gave dental floss to one of my favorite first-person shooter streams. So yeah. Why were they in your room on the floor? They were outside of the elevator on the floor. They weren't in my room, but they were, fuck if I know. I had never got a straight answer as to why both of them were literally laying on the floor outside of the elevator. But yeah, I gave Triple Wreck and Typhoon Trav dental floss and then sat down and my happy ass ate half a pizza and fell asleep. So yeah, there you go. That was one night. That was one night where Ambien Taffy got locked outside of his room.